Hello, everybody.
Yes, Judge and Mr. Daniel.
This is file, oops, wrote it down wrong. 252011 People of the State of Michigan versus Holly and Stedman. Appearances, please, beginning with you, Mr. Villar.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mike Villar on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. John Deeney on behalf of Holly Stedman, who's also present via Zoom.
Thank you, Ms. Stedman. Please state your name.
Holly Stedman.
Thank you, Ms. Stedman. So it appears as though on October 17, you pled guilty to assault and battery, and we're here today for sentencing. This matter was adjourned for victim notification. Is that your understanding, Mr. Villar?
Yes, Your Honor.
And was that able to be accomplished?
I'm checking just one moment. We were able to send a notice to the victim on October 21st. So we have been able to notify the victim.
Did you receive a victim statement that you want to read?
There's no victim statement that I want to read. The victim was contacted and did talk to us for a period of time. And he had indicated that he was okay with the diversion program if she's eligible, but indicated she might have a criminal history out of Wisconsin. I think that he's concerned, they share children together. He's concerned with her drug use. And so that is a big concern here. And so between Vicodin and Percocet and alcohol, that's what he's concerned with, and he thinks that detrimentally affects her and their children. So whatever happens, whether it's diversion or sentencing, we'd ask that the court help the defendant to address those issues if she admits having them.
Okay, thank you. So do you have any recommendation as far as sentencing goes, Mr. Villar?
We would have no objection to the diversion program if that's something that she wants to do. I think it would put her in good stead for counseling. If she's not eligible for diversion, we'd ask the court to put her on her period of probation so that her drug and alcohol use can be monitored.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Daniel, what is it that you believe is important for the court to be aware of, and what's your recommendation?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. We concur with Mr. Villar in terms of the recommendations. The only, my client, I think, takes offense to the allegations about drug and alcohol use. I know that she's in the process of getting a divorce with her husband, and that's the alleged victim in this case. I guess she had thrown his cell phone and it hit him with the cell phone. She did admit to that at the plea. But we're asking for a short term of probation and diversion. I think that'd be the best case scenario. We also did have a no jail recommendation from the prosecutor in this case.
Thank you. Ms. Stedman, what do you believe that the court should do on this case?
Well, I would like to do the diversion. I have spoke with people from On Point, some therapists and such. I am going to say I do not use any drugs at all. And I know that he's just trying to use that against me because there's a divorce, but that's not what this should be about. But I think that the diversion should be plenty. I've been through enough with this man.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Ms. Stedman. So both Mr. Villar and Mr. Daniel, there's no reference in the plea to diversion. The plea was just to an assault and battery, straight up. And at that time, the court modified bond to non-assaultive contact with Robert Stedman. But other than that, she pled to a 93-day misdemeanor. Are you both asking that the plea be modified to, domestic violence with sentencing pursuant to the diversion statute?
I would leave that, Your Honor, to Mr. Danian and his client as to what they want to pick or what they want to do. I would point out that the police report, the original police report back in July, did indicate that after speaking to Holly, the officer detected a strong odor of intoxicants coming from her person. So I think that kind of belies her statement that she doesn't drink. So
I didn't say,
I would leave it
No,
to
Holly, just
Danian.
hang on.
I would leave it to Mr. Danian to make a choice of what he wants to do.
Thank you very much. I think diversion, if eligible, I think the charges in Wisconsin, we'd have to look at to see if she had any prior domestics. But if that's not available, then the simple A and B with no jail, I would agree to.
Well, with the concern about the out-of-state sentences and convictions, the court is just going to stick with the plea that was entered previously, and that was to an assault and battery. As Stedman pled guilty. The court accepted that plea that was done on October 17. With that, Ms. Stedman, the court is going to order a brief period of probation for you. And as was noted, the court does not have the police reports. What's in the file is an affidavit. Here it sounds as though there was a chaotic situation going on between both Ms. Stedman and Robert Stedman. It sounds as though at many times both people could have chosen different courses of action that would have resulted in a different situation here. But the affidavit indicates that the officer spoke with Holly Stedman. Holly was visibly emotional, had a difficult time forming sentences. She had a strong odor of intoxicants coming from her person. When asked what happened, Holly would begin to describe what happened, then ask why was this necessary. The children were fine. She was asked multiple times what happened. She said there was a verbal argument. Robert struck her on the head. Holly did have slight swelling. The court is aware how domestic situations can turn into the other partner trying to use that as a nuclear option against the other, and the court isn't going to assume that you have significant drug or alcohol issues, Ms. Stedman, but you will be prohibited from using any alcohol, marijuana, illegal drugs, or intoxicating substances while on probation. And probation will include counseling to address anger management, and controlled substance usage. You have a question?
I can wait, sir.
Okay, the court is going to order 12 months of probation, and you will be eligible for early discharge if you are otherwise cooperative and fully compliant with all terms of probation. So with that, the court will not order any jail time, and the fines and costs on this will be $200 fine, $300 court costs, $50 state costs, $75 crime victim right fee. Those fines and costs total $625. The oversight for probation is $360. That's a grand total, ma'am, of $985. That'll be due within 60 days, but if you need additional time, work with probation, okay? And they'll work with you. The court needs a phone number for you. What's a good number?
269.
Probation will be calling you this afternoon, so make sure you get your phone with you. And
Yes, sir.
it seemed like you had a question.
Yes, I do.
Okay, what's your question?
Can we take a hair follicle test?
Well,
Please,
you can
I'm
ask,
begging.
well, you can always go to a hospital, take a hair follicle test, and pay for it on your own if you wanted to. I don't believe
But
that
I
our
made-
probation, I don't believe that our probation department uses those typically. But if you want to use one and provide it to your attorney for use in the, domestic case, that might be something that you want to talk to Mr. Damian about. But in terms of what we're doing today, you're gonna be on probation, it's going to be, you could be off in as soon as 6 months, okay? And, you'll talk to your PO, and, if she thinks that you need to take a test, she can order a test. It doesn't sound like you have anything to hide, correct?
I don't,
Okay, well, thank you. Is there anything else in the settlement?
know, Your Honor.
Okay, I want you to be successful with this, okay? That's the goal here, so that things like this don't happen in the future for you. Good luck to you, ma'am. Anything additional, Mr. Villar, Mr. Damian?
Nothing.
Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.